Our next guest has had the #1 album on the country charts for a record 10 weeks in a row, and she's nominated for the Best New Artist Grammy Award. Please welcome Taylor Swift. This is incredible, and you're 18, and you're so popular. And tell everybody how this all happened.
I started singing when I was a baby, but I decided that this was it when I was like 10. And started dragging my parents to festivals and fairs and karaoke contests like every single weekend. And then when I was 11, I was like, Mom, we have to go to Nashville. That's where they all go. That's where Faith Hill went and the Dixie Chicks, and they all went to Nashville. So I made up this demo CD of me singing karaoke music and went to Nashville with my mom, and she would like park outside record labels, and I would run in and be like, hey, I'm Taylor, I'm 11. I want a record deal, call me, you know. And that didn't work, obviously, but it did teach me that I needed to be different, you know, and that they saw that kind of thing every day. And so I went home and I started playing guitar for like 4 hours a day until my fingers were bleeding, and I started writing songs, you know, and that was really the reason why, you know, I guess I got noticed. I moved to Nashville when I was 13. My family like up and moved across the country to Nashville. And I got a job as a songwriter for Sony ATV Publishing when I was 14.
Wow, that's amazing. So, that's where the money is, writing your own songs. That's smart.
I guess.
Yeah.
And my mom would like pick me up from school. I was in 8th grade, and my mom would pick me up from school and drive me downtown, and I would go write songs with these great songwriters in Nashville, and then I'd go home and do my homework and do that's amazing.
So have you had time to enjoy the success at all? Because you're huge, and yet you've been working so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's really enjoyable. It's really awesome. I mean, I never expected that a song that I wrote in like 9th grade for my 9th grade talent show would end up being #1 for 6 weeks.
Wow.
You know?
That's amazing. This is your first Grammy Awards, right?
Yeah, I've never been before.
It's very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, and you seem calm for such a big show.
I'm not really that calm.
So what did you do all day long?
All day long, I got up this morning.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah, which is always really good to do.
Yeah.
And then I came here and got ready in the trailer.
You didn't do anything all day long?
Well, I slept in.
Oh, you slept late then, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, because you went to that Clive Davis party.
Oh my gosh, I got to take pictures of all these famous people. And that's David Spade.
That's David.
Because he was sitting next to me at the table. I got a really star-studded table.
Who else were you with?
Ashley Simpson and Pete Wentz. And Joe Simpson, Ashley's dad. And David Spade. And at the table next to me was, oh, look what I was doing this whole time. Look, it's an E.
Yes, I see it. That was great.
See, you know, there was this whole great party.
Jimmy Kimmel? That's
Jimmy
great.
Kimmel was at the party.
It's Clive Davis throws the most amazing party every year. I didn't go because I wanted to be refreshed for today, and I'm older than you, so I have to get my sleep. But they don't even start sometimes until like 9:30. It goes on to like, how late did they go last night?
I don't know. I mean, I left.
Who's that?
That's what I look like in the morning.
Okay.
Like, I took a picture just so you would see the before shot, and that's really me. I'm like a ball of fur when I wake up in the morning. I'm just this big hairball.
You're like a little pet.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
With animals, with music, we were talking about that earlier.
That's right. You're my favorite thing then.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So who are you dying to meet here today? Who do you want to run into?
Oh, at the Grammys. I've never met Justin Timberlake before.
So he's a good one to meet.
Yeah, you know, I've always liked his music and stuff, but he became #1 on my list of people I want to meet after I saw him on your show, actually. And he called you, and he made all these weird voices, like, and you're thinking, like, who's this psycho that called?
Right, that's what I always think when he calls me.
Yeah. But he was making all these weird voices, and you couldn't tell who it was, and then he got on the phone with you, and he was so nice.
Yeah.
And he was, like, hilarious and nice, and so that seemed like a good combination.
He is a hilarious, nice guy. He's a very, very sweet, down-to-earth. I adore him. He's a great guy. So I hope you run into him. And if not, I'll have you on the show at the same time I have him on next time.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, all right. So now, are you interested? He's got a girlfriend. You're not interested in him to...
No. Who would have a crush on Justin Timberlake?
Nobody.
No one.
No.
Ew.
No. I'm scared to hook you up with anybody, even if I meet somebody great, because I hear something that you do that kind of frightens me a little bit. I'm going to give you a chance to clear it up. When you have spare time, you drive past your ex-boyfriend's houses. Why?
I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
Well, you know, I mean, I put that on my MySpace. My MySpace is not like the typical Taylor Swift is blah, blah, blah. So I wrote this bio on MySpace, and it's very honest about who I am as a person. I'm like, in my free time, I like to drive past my ex-boyfriend's houses. I'm not like throwing eggs.
Right.
I'm just checking up on them.
Checking up. Checking up on what the front of their house looks like,
Well,
or I mean,
it's
what are you
really
gonna
like an
see?
act of public service, you know, just seeing if they're okay.
Are you? So you have unresolved business. You still have crushes on your ex?
No.
So what are you doing?
I don't know. Everybody does that. It's just nobody admits to it.
But listen, I think that you're a fantastic girl, and I really hope you win tonight. You're so talented, and if you don't, you're 18 years old, and you have plenty of time, and you're just a bundle of talent, and you're beautiful, and you're funny and smart, and that's all that. You don't need an award. You've got all that stuff going for you.
Thank you.
Don't be nervous. Fantastic. Hi.
Thank you.
So congratulations on the
I'm
release
so
of Fearless. It's
excited.
very exciting.
I've been waiting for this CD to come out for 2 years, so I'm so excited that it's finally out.
And this is sort of the release date right now here. This is the party, right?
Yeah.
Rock on. All right, so some of the songs on here, all of the songs on here, are about boys and love.
Yes.
Anyone in particular?
There are a couple people that they're about, actually.
Like maybe somebody like, you know, that guy?
There's one that's about that guy, but that guy's not in my life anymore, unfortunately. I know.
That's not, I'm sorry to
That
hear
guy,
that.
that's ouch.
That's an ouch?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, I know the ouch things with you because you've told me you drive by their houses a lot. You told me you do that to ex-boyfriends. Is that going to happen?
He's got a lot of security guards. Mm-hmm. They're big. Mm-hmm. So probably not.
All right. But you get to write a song. That's the thing about being
Yes! I got a last-minute recording session, like right when it was like that.
Really?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, and so, well, I mean, that's a good thing, though, because it's kind of like, you know, my label let me record that song right before the album had to be done.
That's on here now?
Yeah, it's completely on there.
What's the name of the song that's about that?
It's called Forever and Always. Yeah.
Is that sarcasm, forever and always?
Definitely.
Okay. Now, but that must be really hard because you, as opposed to someone who's just in a relationship, you can avoid seeing him, but like
he's on like
you see him
pencil
everywhere.
sharpeners and T-shirts and
Yes,
billboards.
yeah. I did not realize pencil sharpeners, but he's.
There's also a doll. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you have that with some pins or something, probably. But now, seriously, that must be really hard to. Can you be friendly? Is it okay?
We haven't talked since, actually. So it's like, yeah. But you know what? Someday I'm going to find somebody really, really great who's right for me.
Yes, you are.
And
you're how old? 18?
yeah.
You're 18 years old. Of course, you're going to find about 40 people that are right for you. What about Nick? Well, go for another brother. I mean, why don't you? That'll get him back if you go for one of the brothers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or Kevin. I mean, there's 2 other brothers to go to.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's not right, right?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're actually thinking about it. You're considering it, aren't you? I can see that in your face. But no, you will find somebody because you are a fantastic person. You have a great personality. You're just adorable. You're talented. You've got so much going for you. So,
thank you.
And I know it still hurts no matter what. And but I'm sorry to hear that because I thought that y'all were still together. But
oh, it's okay.
okay.
It's all right. I'm cool. You know what? It's like when I find that person that is right for me and he'll be wonderful. And when I look at that person, I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18. Sorry.
Oh, snap.
I had to.
Oh. 20, he broke up on the phone?
Yeah, it was like a record, I think, for how quick. It was like it was like, I looked at the call log, it was like 27 seconds.
Oh, no.
That's got to be a record.
Oh, boy. I am sorry to hear that. And
It's okay.
So are the millions and millions of other people that just heard that are going to be so mad at him right now. All right, we have to take a break, and we're going to talk more with Taylor. We'll be right back. All right, so now, how do you feel about being 18 years old, being this successful, and knowing that there are young girls out there that you're influencing? Does that give you pressure? Do you think about that?
I think that when you put out one song or you're in one movie, what you don't realize is that no matter what, you're a role model, whether you choose to embrace it or whether you choose to ignore it. And I just choose to embrace it because I feel like it's the biggest honor in the world when a mom comes up to me and says, my 8-year-old daughter listens to your music and I think that it's so great that she looks up to you. You know, that's not just a compliment on my music or a show that I did. That's a compliment on my character. Mm-hmm. And that's really, really sweet to get that. That's a wonderful thing.
Well, you'd be a good role model. I think there are a lot of people out there that if I had a kid, I'd be scared to death that they're watching and trying to emulate. So I think you're a healthy one. Oh, man, my cheek is like, I was on the phone earlier today. Do I have chirus? Do I?
Oh, my gosh.
What?
That's a like 9th grade inside joke between my best friend and I. How did you know that? That is so weird.
You say chirus also?
She's supposed to be in K. What are you
This
doing
is your
here?
friend Abigail.
Surprise.
You've been friends since what, 8th grade? We're
Ninth
pulling up
grade,
yes.
actually.
Sit
Thank you
down,
so
have
much.
a seat. Where do you live, Abigail?
Well, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, but now I live in Kansas University. I go to KU. Go Jayhawks, yeah.
You've got to be so proud of her. I mean, watching her go through all this.
It's amazing, you know, just to be able to be on the sidelines and experience something like that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It really, really is.
Well, we wanted to surprise you because this is a party. You said
That's
it's a
so
party.
awesome.
It's
I
your
was
record
like-
release party, and so she's a surprise, and we have one more surprise
Oh, my gosh.
when we come back. All right, we're back with Taylor Swift, her friend Abigail. We flew her in to surprise her because it's a record release party. It's very important. It's a big deal, and, you know, so... All right, I can't get over, I mean, we're talking during the break, it's just having a broken heart, no matter what age you are, it hurts, you know, and you're gonna find somebody else. Who were you telling me, the last time you were here, I forgot, you told me your favorite musical, your musical crush, somebody in the business.
Oh, Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake is your favorite, really?
Yeah.
Well, I said I'd bring him next time you're here. Justin! You the whole show. You didn't see any.
You were hiding him?
No, we hid you.
Why did you do
no,
that?
he was already on. We've been hiding you, so you didn't know that he was here. She didn't see any of the show. She didn't see the tape piece. She didn't see anything, so she had no idea that Justin was here.
This makes it all better.
Yes. Yeah.
We've all been there, Taylor.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah. So
How's it going?
It's going awesome.
Your album is out?
Yes, apparently. I don't remember it, though. But that's awesome. Wow, it's really good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. I think I want to say that we met briefly before.
We did for 4 seconds,
but it
so
was
that
like,
doesn't count.
It was
though.
like, hey, so you see, okay, bye.
It was like that, yeah. That's a good reenactment of
It
that.
was something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I like his really good
Listen,
voice.
listen,
Oh, she didn't hear me. And that was it.
doesn't she have a great voice?
She does. Beautiful voice.
And she's going to
Thank
meet somebody
you.
great. Why are men such jerks, Justin? Go ahead and tell her.
Well, why are men? Where do I start? Well, you know, women. You guys, you ladies are. You're just smarter than us.
Good answer, Justin.
And,
Good answer.
See, I've accepted that. I've accepted that. I'm much more comfortable in my stupidity. And I just roll with it, you know?
She's
So that
freaking
makes
out.
me less of a jerk.
I'm like, really?
Yeah.
That's the best surprise ever. This is the best day ever.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's exciting.
All right. We have to take a break. Taylor's going to perform after this. We'll be back.
Hi.
How you adorable. You just get cuter. The first time I met you, I just remember thinking your personality was just, you just shine. You just have something so special about you. And I just love that you have just blossomed every time I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you.
You're really, really special and talented, and the world's a better place because of you. You're a kind person.
Thank you so much.
And what a year you've had. You're welcome. I mean, I have... Seriously, I have to be somewhat responsible. Some part of it has to be mostly me.
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah, most of it. Tell me what's been going on this last year. Are you touring right now or no?
I actually just wrapped up the first leg of my first headlining tour, which
Wow.
I'm so excited about. You know, I wanted to thank you for something that had to do with music. And
okay.
Funny that you should talk about how you had everything to do with it, and it was all your fault. So I wanted to bring you this. Because last year, you threw that amazing album release party for me, and
Right.
that's why all the people bought the album.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So thank you. That's for you.
Thank you. And did you make money off of this? That was a big laugh. It's supposed to be that funny. Thank you. That's very sweet. That's huge, right? Platinum. That's a big deal, right?
Yeah, that's 5 times.
5 times platinum.
Yeah.
Well, then that has to be.
I'll slip you a little.
All right. Yeah, and then we sent you out to dinner when you were here last time, and
Yes.
something special happened at dinner.
Something so special happened at dinner. You guys were wonderful. You booked this incredibly fancy, beautiful, wonderful dinner for my best friend Abigail and I at Mr. Chow.
Right.
I'd never been there before.
It's a fancy celebrity place.
It's fancy. And so we went out and we sit down, and my best friend looks over, and absolutely her face like went white. And she was like, Stevie Wonder is sitting right behind you. And with that, a couple minutes later, they dimmed the lights in the restaurant. And this was the night that President Obama was elected. And so everyone had just gotten the news, and there was this energy about the place. And with that, Stevie Wonder stands up, and one of the waiters says, Mr. Wonder would like to make a speech. And so everyone in the restaurant is staring, and my heart was racing, and I just remember thinking, remember everything that you hear in this moment. And he stood up and he said, this is for all the people who fought for this country and died so that we could vote. And this is for all of the people who lived their lives with love. This is for all the people who live their lives in hatred because they're only trying to be loved. This is for all of the believers and for the non-believers and for our future generations who will get to vote because of the people who have fought for this country. And most of all, this is for all the people here tonight whose main goal in life is to make this world and this country far better than it has ever been.
Wow. And you did remember it. That's beautiful.
It was, I'll never forget it, ever.
Yeah, that's beautiful that you were there to witness that and that you did take it all in. You remembered all of it.
Yeah.
That's huge. And no, it is. I mean, to remember all of that. And I was just saying, you just did a movie, right?
Yes, I did.
And when is that coming out?
That comes out in February around Valentine's Day, because the movie's called Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, and that's the... What a coincidence.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's really, they thought it out very well.
It's a huge coincidence. And you're in it, and who else is in it? A bunch of people, right?
Yes, a lot of people. Bradley Cooper, Jamie Foxx, Queen Latifah,
Who else? You're
Julia Roberts.
Any big names?
Anne Hathaway, Topher Grace. Lots of people are in
And
it.
who were your scenes with?
Taylor Lautner.
The guy from Twilight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's cute.
Yeah,
He's
he
cute.
is.
Oh, is that from the movie?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Because of the crowns.
Yeah. Yeah. What's happening there? Is that part of the movie?
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
What, is that part of the movie when y'all go to some kind of a game together? Some kind of a basketball game? That's part of the movie too?
I really like hockey a lot. And it turns out, so does he.
Wow. So you saw each other there? You just ran into each other? All right. It's confusing though. His name's Taylor and your name's Taylor.
I know.
That's weird. Like somebody goes Taylor and you both turn around.
Yes.
That's weird.
See, that was confusing when we were shooting the movie. Mm-hmm. And so halfway through the day, because it was like, Taylor to makeup, not you, the other one. You over there, Taylor, hey, you on your mark, not you, the tan one. Taylor, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
and so everybody was so confused. And so halfway through the day, I was like, how about this? How about this? You call him Taylor and call me Swifty. Problem solved. For the rest of the day.
Swifty. And I will call you Swifty. Right now. Cool. Swifty.
Yeah.
All right. Is he a good kisser?
What?
So coy. All right, we're back with the brilliantly talented Taylor Swift. And one thing about Taylor is most of her songs, you write all of your songs, right?
Yes.
And your songs are written mostly like under 30 minutes. Is that what I heard? You just write a song?
Yeah, usually it kind of happens fast.
Okay. Well, I thought, well, if it's that easy, you and I mean, I'm creative, you're creative, we should be able to write a song together, right?
Absolutely.
So, and I'd get a little piece of it. So let's, finally, that's
You
where you
wanna
make
play
your
this,
money.
or am I
No,
playing
you're
this?
playing that. I don't know how to
Okay.
play guitar. I have some other instruments. I'll see what works.
All right.
That's not right. Okay, I know how to start up. 1, 2, 3, and then
Okay.
and then we'll write it.
You wanna do that then?
We have to have some lyrics.
Okay.
So and it should be about love.
All right.
Because that's a good one. You know, you're in love, I'm in love, people are in love. What's the tune?
I don't know. We could do something simple like.
It's good. I like it. I saw your face. How about I saw your face?
I saw your face
Walking up a
staircase.
Yeah, but that's good. But what if it's that's good. What if it's more
Your face walking
what
up
if it's more romantic? Not a straight staircase, but like a I saw your face.
walking up a spiral staircase.
I was too fast. I was too fast. You're all getting a new $200 band hero. Comes with drums, guitar, microphone. To play along the Taylor's hit songs. That was too fast. Hi, Taylor. #1 CD. They expect to sell 1 million copies of this thing. Like, more. That's the first week. And then what do you...
That's so many though.
That's a lot for the first week. That's amazing. And you wrote the entire thing by yourself.
Yes.
Every song.
That's something that makes me really proud of this album because, I mean, it took 2 years to make this album. And at some point in the process, I made the conscious decision to keep on writing it by myself. You know, at first it was really circumstantial. Like I'd get an idea at 3 a.m. and I'd be like, there's no co-writer here in Montana on the tour bus at 3 a.m. So I'll just go ahead and write this by myself. And then like a little more than halfway through, I was like, you know what? I could do this by myself, really, maybe.
And you were telling me at rehearsal that you were so scared that because you poured so much of yourself into this and there's so much personal information here, you were actually really worried about how people would receive it.
Yeah, I have been all over the map as far as emotion-wise going. Like with this album, it's been such an emotional process. Like writing it for those 2 years, the last 6 months of that, like the 6 months of finishing up the record, I would have nightmares in the middle of the night where I'd wake up and I'd be like, have a nightmare that Rolling Stone hated it. And you know, I mean, I'd wake up and I'd be like, in the nightmare, they gave me like half a star. I'm like, is that even possible? Did they even do that? Yeah. But I was, you know, I was really nervous about it because, I mean, taking this on and writing every single line of every verse, pre-chorus, bridge, everything, you're taking a lot of ownership of whether people like it or don't.
Right, right. So you're very proud that everybody likes it because everybody does like it to be number one.
Thank you.
And now, so you continue to write about ex-boyfriends. You would think that people would be scared to even be near you because they have to know, right, that you're gonna, because that's what you write about your experience.
It seems to be the pattern, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's a new one that people are speculating that it was about John Mayer, and because it's Dear John, and it could just be a Dear John song. It could just be that.
That song kind of is what it is.
Okay, great. We know the answer now. It's about him. So now, well, you didn't dispute it, so obviously.
Well, but the thing is, like, okay, with my career, and I've been fortunate enough to have success. Like, I've had a few main goals and priorities if I was lucky enough to continue to get to do this and have it go like this. And those two goals were to, in spite of success, remain the same person, and in spite of success, remain the same songwriter. When I was 12 years old and I started writing songs, I was writing songs about my life. And just because more people are now kind of more interested in the subject material of those songs, rather, a little more than when I was 12.
Right.
Now, I'm still going to continue to write about my life, and I guess people are going to continue to speculate about it, and I'm going to continue to never tell them who the song's about.
Right. But it's about him. Okay, so now, have you always been, you said you started when you were 12. Even at 12, I mean, when you're writing songs, have you always just been this honest since you were a little girl? You just said what's on your mind?
With music, that's where I can say whatever. I mean, I remember, like, when I was in school, the whole reason I started writing songs was because I was alone a lot of the time. And, you know, I'd sit there in school and I'd be hearing people like, oh my God, this party we're going to is going to be so awesome on Friday. Everyone's invited except for her over there, you know, like, and I just wouldn't be invited to stuff, and I would sit there and I'd be like, it's okay, because I can write a song about this later. And here I am at 20, and I'm still saying that when I go through tough times. So it's like, you know, that it's worked out.
It's a creative way to get your feelings out, and it's a very successul way to get your feelings out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We have to take a break. We'll be back, and she'll tell us all about her new boyfriend, and we'll be back with Taylor Swift. Back with Taylor Swift. Now, Taylor, if you were to write a song right now about love, how would that go?
What?
Like, if you would just write a song, are you optimistic about love? How do you feel about love right now?
I'm always optimistic about love.
Mm-hmm. What's down there? What do you keep looking at down there?
That's my hands in my dress.
Going like that?
Yeah.
So you're always optimistic about love?
Yes, always, sometimes.
Mm-hmm. But right now you are?
Well, why wouldn't anyone be?
Well,
right
especially
now.
if your boyfriend is Jake Gyllenhaal, because he's very handsome. Y'all are just hanging out, though, right?
You have a picture of us on the screen, don't you?
Right, but it's just y'all hanging out. This doesn't prove anything. I'm just saying he's adorable, and I like him very much, and so if that is the case, that's your boyfriend, I think that's fantastic. Wouldn't he be nervous about if anything goes wrong, there's another song?
You know, I was just thinking about all the good times you and I have had together on this show.
Yeah, we really have.
And remember when you scared me when I was in the bathroom?
Remember when I scared you?
You jumped out, and I screamed.
I scared you today, too. She was walking down the hall for rehearsal, and I crawled out of my door, and you scare so easily.
Yeah, it's really uncanny. it's like the legs just buckle.
You do. So I've scared many people when they go into the dressing room. I'm hiding, waiting for them in their bathroom, and it's just a little fun thing that I like to do. And when I did it with you, it turned into a YouTube sensation.
I was in the studio that week, and they're all like, check out this girl that said, oh, close the laptop.
Right.
Like, she just goes down, man. She just fell. It was like, she almost hit her head on that thing on the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. I was nervous about that. You fell again today. You just go right to the ground. Let's show people what happened when I scared you the last time you were here. Thank you. Oh. From that?
The fall, there were bruises, there were many reminders of that.
Why do you do that? We didn't really get you as good as when I got you earlier today.
The fall, there were bruises, there were many reminders of that.
Why do you do that? So you moved out. You're living on your own now. You moved out from Mama.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And how is that being away from your mom?
Oh, you know what? It's been wonderful. My family, they become well, you know, how do I say this? Because both my mom and my dad are around somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's been amazing because it becomes a privilege to hang out with my parents because I don't see them all the time.
Right.
So, you know, we go to breakfast, we hang out, it's great. The one thing that I thought would change that didn't, though, is my mom, worst case scenario, Andrea.
She jumps to a worst case scenario?
She's done that since I was little, and I thought, you know, it's with health problems. Like when I was little, I would be like, I'd be blowing my nose if I had a cold or something. She'd be like, stop blowing your nose so hard. And I'd be like, why? And she'd be like, you'll get a brain infection.
Wow.
So now, like, I was calling her the other day, and I was like, she's like, what are you about to do? I was, I'm about to go running. And she's like, be careful. I was like, I'm running on a treadmill. She's like, have you ever YouTubed treadmill accidents? People can die on treadmill accidents.
Wow.
And it's kind of adorable. It's kind of like at this point I can like call it out and be like, Mom, back when I was 8 and you told me I would get a brain infection if I blowed my nose too hard, that wasn't true, was it? Because I Googled that.
Yeah.
It's like, but you know, we're so close, and my family, I love them so much. My brother's off at Notre Dame, and it's really cool.
Well, I'm glad that you're, it really feels like, and someone said this, we have had you on the show for 3 years now, right? I feel like we have just watched you grow up, and I'm just watching you just get to be a bigger and bigger and bigger star, and I mean, we knew you were talented when you were first on, but you just keep growing as an artist, and you're still just a very regular and normal person, which I really appreciate, because that's hard to hold on to that and be grounded, and you really are. So
thank you so much.
I'm happy that you're that person. One of Taylor Swift's biggest fans is in the audience today, and I would like to meet her. Where's Amber Schneider? Where are you, Amber? How are you?
Freaking out.
Yeah? Here, take this. I know, we said we were going to bring you here, and you were going to be in the riffraff room, and then we said we all of a sudden had a seat, and so we brought you in here, and it's very exciting. You're a huge fan of Taylor's. How come?
Well, just a minute. Let me
Okay.
try to calm down.
Sorry I sprung this on you. Yeah.
I really believe in her because she's like one of the best artists out there. She doesn't do anything bad. She keeps her composure. She remains, I'm getting so emotional.
That's, well, because also you played her song at your wedding, and your husband then, how long ago did he leave for Afghanistan?
We got married August 7th, and I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And he left a month afterwards.
Okay, and so he's been gone this August?
Since September 6th.
Okay, all right. And you played, what song did you play at the wedding?
Love Story. That was what I walked down the aisle to.
Oh. She left. We were trying to get her to stay so that you could meet her, because I know that would mean so much to you, but she left a little while ago. But are you sure she left? Are we sure? All right. Well, let's act like she didn't leave. So, she didn't leave. She didn't leave. Yeah, I figured you should just come out and meet her because she's not able to talk, and we have...
I'm so sorry.
No, that's totally fine. I don't blame you for being excited. I mean, she's pretty amazing, and...
We were backstage in the dressing room watching you, and it's just so inspiring what you guys are going through for love. And I wanted to say that about you and Matt. It's just, it's beautiful and it's inspiring, and I admire you a lot.
Oh, I admire you a whole lot more.
You both admire each other. What about me?
We love you too.
So, no, I'm kidding. So, do you play guitar by any chance?
I tried to learn, but my fingers don't do what they're supposed to. They don't reach.
You have to just keep practicing.
Well, I
'cause
can't-
if you
they're
have
not
the right
long
guitar,
enough.
Andy, bring out the right kind of guitar for her.
Yeah.
Maybe if there was an autographed guitar, that was...
Yeah, they fit a little better on this one.
I started drawing earlier, and all of a
No,
sudden there were
it's
clouds
good.
and stars. I don't know what
I
happened.
like clouds and stars.
Yeah.
So.
One more thing we want to do for you is we want you to go to the Country Music Awards, which are in November, and you would probably run into this lady here. All right? They're November 10th in Nashville. They're airing live at on ABC at 8 o'clock. Well, while you're both sitting here, maybe send a message into that camera for Matt and just say something to Matt, because...
Like he's right there. Matt, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you're doing. And, you know, Amber's amazing. And you guys are just so awesome for being so supportive of me. And you also just, I've never done anything so brave as what you did volunteering for your country. Also, my girl Amber's going to go to the CMA Awards. So we're taking care of her back here. Do you want to say hi to her?
I miss you, and I can't wait for you to come home.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Taylor. Thanks to all of you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to one another, everybody. Bye. It really is great. I highly recommend that y'all become cover girls if you can, because it's really, really fun. It's easy. I can actually teach you how. I've taught other people. Let me introduce you to one of my former students. Please welcome my fellow cover girl, Taylor Swift.
Hi.
So here's what's going to happen. You're going to help me teach people how to become a cover girl like I taught you.
Oh, yeah, I owe everything to you.
Right. Okay, so tell people what you were doing before I showed you how to become a cover girl.
Getting drunk with strangers at a bus station.
That's right. Exactly. And now look at you. You look amazing.
Thank you. It's my Nature Luxe Silk Foundation.
That's the first rule of being a good cover girl. Always sell your product. Not that you need to. People love the smooth, silky feel of Nature Luxe.
Yes, that's right, Ellen. Women are raving about it because it's made with real diamonds and magic.
That's right. That's right. Okay. The next thing you need to know is how to look like a cover girl. So, Taylor, I'm going to have you demonstrate some of the things that I taught you in order to be a cover girl, okay?
Okay.
Okay. First of all, you have to squint. So, squint. Okay. Squint more like you're looking right into the sun. The sun is blinding. You're squinting. Right, right. And now, pouch your lips. You poof your lips out like that. Your lips like you're trying to get a straw and someone's moving it away from you. Squint. Squint while doing it. Squint and looking into the sun, bright sun. Squint. Try to get the straw. Get the straw. And squint. Good. All right, and cover girls never walk. They don't walk, they trot. They trot like horses trying to avoid puddles. So squint and try to get the straw. Squint and try to get, and don't get in the puddle. Trot, but not in the puddle. And you're angry, you're so angry that you're pretty. You're pretty and you're angry about it. Squint, look in the sky. Trot, get out of the puddle, you're in a puddle. Look straight ahead and squint and, good. Isn't she amazing? Yeah. It's not just about being easy, it's also about being breezy. So put the fan on. Come on, you're easy and you're breezy.
It's not about being easy. It's not being okay.
Go.
What?
Breezy,
Oh.
easy and breezy.
Okay.
Beautiful, cover girl.
With the trot?
The trot, squint. Try to get the straw. Try to get the straw. You're in a puddle, get out of it. Trot out of the puddle. Good, right. The straw's getting away from you. Beautiful, oh, that's beautiful.
We have had so much fun.
We have. And now we can have more fun because I heard that you moved to LA a tiny bit. Not full time, but you bought something here.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit
Just
of something?
yeah, it's like I got a house out here because I was staying in hotels out here so much, and so I decided like, why not get a place out here and have it feel a little more like home when I do stay out here? But Nashville's always going to be home for me.
And let's talk about how well you're. This is 1 million copies in the first week. 1 million copies. You could be buying yourself some. I hope you're celebrating.
I'm still celebrating, and that came out October 25th. I mean, I'm just like, I am so blown away because the thing about an album is you can make an album and put out an album, and only the fans determine what the number is next to that first week. I have nothing to do with what that number is, and the fact that my fans did that for me, I spend like every day thinking of how I can pay them back for that, because it's just unbelievable that they did that for me this year.
Well, you pay him back by being completely adorable and talented and singing, and they feel like they know who you are, and you're being real, and I think that's how you pay him back, by keeping it real.
Aww.
Yeah. That's all you can do is stay true to yourself. But you really have. I mean, since I first met you, you're the same girl. I mean, you come back and you get older, and some people get jaded, and some people let this business, shift them in a bad direction, and they get full of themselves. And you're still very humble, and you're still the same girl. And
Thank you. I would say the same thing about you.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, that's why we're cover girls.
No, yeah.
So there's going to be, when we come back, you're going to sing, you're going to premiere your new song, and it seems like the songs, we get to follow your relationships in your songs. It's like
Yeah.
we get to, but that's a creative.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's a creative outlet because things happen, and then you get to write about it.
Oh, yeah.
So you're how old are you? 21?
Yeah.
21. So, but imagine going through relationships when you're that age, and what that's like. Much less in the public eye, and everybody gets to see pictures because everyone gets pictures of, paparazzi catches you with somebody, and we get to see all these things happen. But there's also feelings and heartbreak and all kinds of weird stuff that
Yeah.
happens that you're feeling, and you're living it out in front of us, which has got to be hard.
I think it's just obnoxious if I complain about anything. As far as like, I hear people talk about like, oh, and the intrusions on my privacy. It's like there are a million other jobs you could have had. And for me, I've just come to an acceptance of the fact that this is my life. And if somebody, wants to hide a relationship or has privacy issues, then we don't have the same viewpoint. Because for me, it's just like, live your life. If people happen to take pictures, then, you laugh about it in the car afterward. It's
Right.
whatever.
So it's hard then you've got to be with somebody who's on the same page, thinking that way as far as celebrity, like not trying to hide so much from the pictures.
I think it's just all about like what your idea of normalcy is. And for me, it's living my life and going to the same coffee shops that I went to 4 years ago. And like, I just think it's fun to like live a life and also have a career, but not be too consumed in either one. I think it's just all about a balance.
It is. It's all about a balance. And I don't want to miss talking about this before we go to break. You're doing something that's amazing. That you're helping the victims of the tornadoes in the South. Tell people what you're doing.
Well, you know, we had some really scary days back a few weeks ago in Nashville. We had tornado warnings, and even scarier is we were at rehearsals, and all my dancers and band are getting texts from their relatives. A lot of them lived in Alabama and lived there, and pictures of cyclones in their backyards, you know, and it was just terrifying. And so I was just thinking about what we could do to help with all the victims of the devastation down there. And we were at rehearsal, so I was like, could we just open up the rehearsal to the public and sell tickets and give it all to Alabama victims? Like the tornado victims in the South? We could do that, right? And it turns out we can. So that's what we're gonna do.
So you're doing that.
Like,
so people get to go watch you rehearse that didn't get tickets for the actual concert, and then all the money goes to the victims.
Yeah, we might have to start some songs over again or do some, like, things might go wrong, but it's like, I don't care, it's worth it.
Oh, I think people love seeing stuff like that. That's great. All right, we'll be back. Well, we had a contest on our website to find the biggest Taylor Swift fan, and there were thousands and thousands of entries, and someone in this audience is the winner. Where is Madeline Traver? How are you?
I'm really, really good.
All right, so here's the deal. Well, first of all, Taylor ran off to a benefit, and she sends her love, but she left gifts, so I'm giving you a lot of gifts and love from Taylor, all right?
Okay.
And where do you live? Where are you from?
Northern California.
Northern California, and what makes you the biggest Taylor fan?
There's no one on this earth that just adores her, genuinely adores her more than I do. Like, she's an incredible person. You said it yourself.
Yeah, she is.
She has totally changed my life. I think she's amazing.
She is amazing. All right, so I got some stuff for you, okay?
Oh
so
my
here's
God.
a whole bunch of stuff, a basket. There's an autograph hat. There's a bunch of CoverGirl. There's Nature Lux. There's all kinds of things. And she also wanted to give you some floor seats.
No,
You're gonna go see her in LA. Floor seats. Right? How about that? Is that all? I think I have. Yeah, the tickets to the LA show. You have floor seats. You have the autographed hat. You have the Nature Lux products. And the only thing, it's a shame that Taylor's not here. That's the only problem.
Oh, no way!
You can have VIP passes. You are so sweet, Grammy.
So now you get to go backstage and hang out with Taylor when you're at the show.
Yeah.
This is real life. Oh my God, I feel like that David the dentist kid, except more minus the Nova kid. Oh my God, what?
Those are seriously like some of the nicest things you were just saying. I was backstage. I was like, she's so nice.
You're so nice. Oh my God, I can't
All right.
believe
Well,
it.
congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ellen. You're amazing.
Thank you. You're
love
sweet.
you.
Well, I'm glad that you got to meet Taylor, and you're going to go see her. And I think you should wear that whatever day.
Every day.
Just
every
wear
day.
it every single day.
This one's yours too. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right, we'll be back. Well, I recently got to visit one of my favorite performers on tour, the very talented Taylor Swift. I love her. Taylor and I have a lot in common. We're both blonde, we're both cover girls, and of course, we both used to date Taylor Lautner. Anyway, here's what happened. Taylor! Taylor! Hi, Taylor. How are you? Good to see you. Come on, I'm coming in.
Okay. This is the dressing room.
Oh, this is great. It's a little chilly in here because for your throat, that's not good. How about if we warm up?
Okay.
Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
You, 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 you.
You.
Them, 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 them.
Them.
Those.
Good. You're a great teacher.
Thank you. Thank you very much. do you have in your rider?
There's water.
When I was on tour doing stand-up,
Yeah.
my rider at first started like that, just water. That's all I needed. Then it developed into a hammock.
Wow.
You should ask for a hammock.
How did
you just
suspend that?
Well, you have people do it, Taylor.
Oh.
You don't do it, you know. Or you can have two really strong guys just hold it and rock you gently like a baby. Also, this is an ice sculpture of a swan. That,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
is.
just because if you don't have some kind of demand that people are going to talk about, you're nobody.
What do you do with it?
And then it melts and then you go to your next venue. The next night, you just forget about it.
What about for the cold? It wouldn't be good for my throat.
Well, you don't lick it. What are you thinking about?
Right.
I don't know what your thoughts were just now, but let's not, we're gonna edit that out, guys, okay? Let's not let anybody see that part of her. Out of the way, everyone! American Sweetheart is coming through, and Taylor Swift is with me. So, Taylor, I feel like we have so much fun together all the time, right?
Yeah.
We have so many laughs, and I mean, I can just start laughing right now thinking of some of the laughs. I just thought of one. But we have so much fun. But I thought, why don't we actually sit down and have like a serious interview and like let's just, you know, let people get to know Taylor.
Okay.
All right, great. Hi.
Hi.
Well, look at you. Finish the statement. I am Taylor blank.
Is this a trick question or is it just Swift?
Just fill in the blank however you, how do you feel? Your immediate response.
I think just like birth certificate wise, it's Swift.
Like, I am Ellen blank. I am Ellen DeGeneres. I am Ellen DeGeneres and I am married to Portia de Rossi. I am Taylor Swift. I am dating blank.
Nobody. That's true though. Like you're looking at me like it's not.
I am Taylor Swift. I would like to be dating blank.
Nobody.
I am Taylor Swift and my publicist told me to say blank.
My publicist told me not to answer any personal questions.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. My favorite color is blank.
Purple.
No, mine. I didn't say Taylor's.
Blue.
Yes. The last person I kissed was blank.
Like a 8-year-old kid in the audience last
That
night.
is gross. You were disgusting.
It was on the cheek. It wasn't like a.
Edit that out too, because we're not going to make her look bad. There's too many things now. A whole reel of outtakes. Okay. I'm Taylor Swift, and I wash my hair every blank.
1.5 days.
So in the half, it would be in the afternoon?
No, it's just not like, it's not fully 2. It's not 1, because sometimes it's different. So just as far as like mathematically putting together an average, that would be the average.
Let's talk about your time in prison.
I didn't go to prison.
No?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of my questions for T.I. Okay, so I'm going to regroup in my head.
Okay. Sorry.
I just want you to know that it's really open communication. It's just,
Yeah.
that's how close I feel to you, that I can ask you this, so you can ask me anything you want. Ask me anything.
What's your favorite fish?
How dare you? I am out of here.
I was thinking because like you were in Finding Nemo and that might be it. It's an easy question.
Stop talking!
This often. This is great.
I love seeing you this often, too. It's fun to hang out, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
How come I haven't gotten another call since we hung out? Remember, we just had such magic on stage and everything, and we were on stage, and I like was jamming with you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was so great. I thought maybe you'd be calling me going, hey, join me in Houston or something like that.
You killed it. You did.
I know.
I mean,
And then I didn't hear from you.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I didn't know that was like an option to have you come out on stage more than once. I know the fans would love it. Like
anything. I would do anything for you, Taylor. You just call and I will be there for you. All right?
There was this moment at the end where you like walked out down the middle ramp and you're just like taking it in. The crowd. They screamed for like 30 minutes.
Right. I wanted to stay longer but I thought, I hope she sees that I'm kidding. Because I really was.
It was amazing.
I was milking it for so long, and I was like, this is her concert. I'm not going to like do this forever.
They wouldn't have stopped.
Yeah.
Like you could have just stayed there for 3 hours and they would have just kept
The
screaming.
energy in that room was so amazing. I mean, I always talk about how the energy in this room when I do this show every single day, but to do stadiums and to have that many people showering that much love on you, it was an incredible feel. I really was. I was kind of playing at first with a triangle, and then I was really looking around at however 40,000 people or whatever it was, and I was like, man, this is incredible. She does this every night. That must feel so good.
It's unbelievable getting to be on tour, and we just keep extending the tour. It's finally ending next month, but it's been like a 98-city tour, and the crowds everywhere, they're amazing, and they know every word to every song. And I look out and I'm like, that sign must have taken so long to make. Like, y'all made your t-shirts, you guys all dressed up, and you look so cute, and there's like all these stories packed into this gigantic room, and it's really amazing to be a part
Gigantic
of.
room. You just sold out 55,000 seats in Dallas in the stadium, right?
Yeah.
55,000 seats.
That was a big room.
That's really, what does that feel like? Do you think about that you sold out 55,000 seats?
Yeah,
That's
it's
just one city, and you're selling out on all of these stadiums. You're selling out.
It's been amazing. Like for a big portion of the show, I do stand there and just stare at the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like a lot of the time that I'm playing on stage. I'm just like,
Yeah.
like, it's just, you just look around and you're like, I can't believe you guys are all here. This is your Saturday night. You could be doing anything with your Saturday night, and you decided to come and like jump up and down with 55,000 other people. Like, this is amazing.
That's amazing. And really, and to think that I discovered you is incredible, because, I mean, do you think about me on stage a lot?
As being the reason for all of it, yes,
Good.
absolutely.
What do you think about? Are you really in the moment? Do you ever like, and this is not to diss any, because you've got to once in a while drift off and go, oh, I wonder if this is going on. Do you ever leave that moment and go someplace in your head?
You know what? Sometimes, yes. Because, and I catch myself because I'm like, focus. Because if I like there are a million different times during that show where I could like fall into a hole and break my leg.
Yes.
Because there are like all these different cues and you have to remember them. But sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, like cats are so cute. I'd love a cat. Like, maybe I should get a cat. Can they travel on planes? Do they allow cats in hotel rooms? But they're so cute. Some cats like to swim. That's cool. And then I'm like, I'm on stage right now. Like,
I'm sorry, I was thinking about my dry cleaning. What were you saying? Well, talking about all the things that can go wrong, there really are, because I was there on stage with you, and you come shooting out of that thing into the air, and there's all kinds of wind machines and stuff. Tell people this incident that happened to you. That was a big mistake.
oh, okay. This is something that happened. I wear this like purple chiffon dress, and the thing about chiffon is that if wind hits it, it will blow up.
That's why I don't wear it.
And that's why we don't have the wind machines on during a particular song where I wear this particular chiffon dress. It's every night the wind machines are not on during that song, but this one night they were. And so I'm just walking, and I'm walking over to this side of the stage, and I'm singing, and then my dress is up over my head.
Like literally over your head. We're not going to show the video, but we'll show that.
Oh my God. Okay, let me remind you, those are shorts, okay? And everybody's like, oh my God, we saw your underpants. And I'm like, that's shorts. You guys are awesome. Like, you saw me wearing tan shorts. You guys must feel so cool. That's shorts. Come on.
No, that's shorts. That's not your That's enough. Take that off. That's rude. But
it's not a big deal.
it's not. But if that happens again, okay?
It's great.
All right. This is nice. This may not be your size. This may be like a bedspread for a child's bed, but all right, we have to take a break. We'll be back with more of Taylor Swift after this. We're back with the wonderful, the lovely, the very down-to-earth, which is why I love you so much, Taylor Swift. You're so good to your fans. You really are. You're a good person, and you've remained very, very true to yourself, and I admire that about you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. It's true. A lot of people change. You know, you have an enormous amount of fame and attention, and you really have stayed the same person that I met a long time ago.
Thank you, as have you.
Well, thank you. So, congratulations winning Billboard Woman of the Year. You're the youngest female.
I gotta go. I'm
Youngest
really
female to get
excited
that.
about that. I mean, that was definitely like a jumping up and down on the phone when you get that call kind of thing. I'm so excited about it.
You should be excited. I mean, to be the youngest female to ever receive that award, you just keep topping yourself. Everything you're doing is just, you know, bigger and bigger. It's amazing. And then when we did that tape piece, when I went to go see you at the Staples Center, I think you had just received your perfume, right? Which
yes.
I think and it's called Wonderstruck.
Wonderstruck.
Wonderstruck. And why is it called Wonderstruck?
Well, it's called Wonderstruck.
Wonderstruck.
Because of a lyric in one of my songs, and the song's called Enchanted, and it has this line in it that says, "I'm wonderstruck, blushing all the way home."
Right.
And so I always thought to myself, like, and I have these moments usually during shows where I'm like, if I ever had a perfume, what would I call it? You know,
Right.
and then
And could I spray it on a kitty?
yeah. Yeah.
So don't spray things on kitties.
No.
And then how would you describe what it smells like to people? Because you created this whole thing,
Yeah.
right?
There's all kinds of stuff in there. There's it's like it's got vanilla and amber and freesia, also notes of peach and also raspberry.
What happened to your voice just now? And does your boyfriend like the way it smells?
I don't have one. I keep telling you that.
Just trying.
Like, I just
All
don't.
right.
Like, it's not, like, if I didn't and I was like, I don't have a boyfriend, like, it'd be like, oh my God, like, you know I had a boyfriend. I, for real, like, don't have a boyfriend. I sit by myself and I watch Law and Order. I don't, like, have a boyfriend. I don't have, like, even kind of a boyfriend.
Not even kind.
I don't have someone that I'm texting that's a guy that might someday be my boyfriend. There's, like, nothing going on right now.
That's pathetic.
Yeah. Just like,
You're busy.
yeah, well,
You're
yeah,
very, very
of
busy.
course.
But you're okay with
That's
that,
why.
right? You
Yeah.
have time. You have plenty of time.
You have to be okay with it because, like, if you're the girl that needs a boyfriend and then once she loses that boyfriend, needs to replace it with a different boyfriend, it's just this constant stream of boyfriends all the time. And I don't feel like I ever want to be that girl. I want to be the girl who, like, when she falls in love, it's like a big deal and it's a rare thing, I guess.
Good. That's good. That's a good thing a good role model.
Well, thanks,
I think that's a good role model. I think there are a lot of women and young girls that look at you and listen to you, and I think that's good information. Good, listen to her. Take it from me, you don't need boys. You don't. All right, well, everybody in the audience is gonna smell like whatever all those things is. Wonderstruck. We have So I have one more thing with Taylor Swift a little later in the show. Right now? Oh. We have more things to talk about? Yes. I can't imagine what, but we'll be back with Taylor Swift. We're back with the incredible Taylor Swift, and you have fans everywhere, all over the place, and you have one, well, you have many right here in our audience, but you have one of your biggest fans talk to us, and let's take a look at this.
Hi, I'm Mary-Kate, and I'm the biggest Taylor Swift fan. Taylor Swift has just gotten me through so much, and it's not just her music that I love, it's how real she is and just how great of a person she is. When I saw Taylor's Fearless concert this year, I was so excited. Me and my friends were sobbing, trying to walk, we were stumbling, we couldn't even contain our excitement and our love for her. And then all of a sudden, the lights hit, and she comes up through the bottom, and it was like, I don't even know, like an angel coming out from the floor. Even when I thought of meeting Taylor Swift, even of her even saying my name, just brought me to tears. I don't even know how I would react if Taylor Swift went, "Hey, Mary-Kate." Oh, that just blows my mind.
Mary-Kate, come on down.
That was like the cutest video ever.
Say her name. She wants you to say her name.
Hi, Mary-Kate.
Oh my God. That's okay. It's exciting. You're meeting like you're.
Oh my God, you're so sweet.
Isn't it exciting?
Yeah.
Isn't she great?
She's so great.
What makes her so great?
Everything about her.
Right.
Thank you so much for writing music. Oh my God, thank you for saying that. You're awesome. Oh my gosh.
And you have a little kitten you were holding. She thinks about kittens on stage.
Come on.
What's your kitten's name?
I'm fostering 5 kittens right now.
Wow.
Oh, that's so
sweet of you.
Thank you.
You're so sweet.
Isn't you? That's fantastic. All right, well, I have a good Halloween costume for you because you're a huge fan. And I thought, well, if you're a big fan, you want to help support her, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's bring out the Halloween costume that Mary-Kate's going to wear.
Oh my God.
You want to put it on?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Man, that's perfect. Oh my God.
How's that?
Good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Here, let me start you out.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. And also, you know, she's nominated for 4 awards at the Country Music Awards, right?
Yeah.
5 awards. And I think you should go to Nashville, so we're going to give you 2 tickets. All right?
I love you too.
So you have tickets to go to Nashville. The 45th annual CMAs air on Wednesday, November 9th at 8 p.m. on ABC. It's just sad that you're crying in this outfit because people tuning in going, what did you do to her? She's like, we're making her cry. Taylor's going to be back later in the show, and we're going to prove once and for all we're like sisters separated at birth. All right, we'll be right back. I've come up with a commercial for Taylor's new perfume, Wonderstruck, and we're going to do it live right before your very eyes.
Have you ever been struck by the way something smells, but not in a gross way? Wonderstruck. Have you ever been struck by anything? A good idea? What about lightning? Wonderstruck. Do you need a perfume that's just like you? Super awesome on the outside, and even awesomer on the inside. Wonderstruck. How about a perfume that strikes you with wonder when you least expect it? Wonderstruck. Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift. Available now.
I would have been Taylor Swift, and I'm sure Taylor